Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my favorite concealers video. So let's get right into it. So starting with the Maybelline, this is the new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Spot Corrector and Treatment Concealer. It has a sponge tip on it, and this is in the shade 225 Light Medium. It's my favorite concealer. I'll swatch it for you. Looks like that. Really creamy, and it stays under there, under my eyes really nicely. I like it a lot. Next is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the HD concealer. Looks like that. It has like the paintbrush thing on it. Let me swatch it for you. That's what it looks like. And this one is in the shade Creamy Beige. And I like this concealer a lot. It sits under my eyes really nicely, and I like it. Next is the NYX HD concealer. Looks like that. This has a doe foot applicator, like lip gloss applicator like. Let me swatch it for you. And that's it right there. And this is in the shade Medium. I like this a lot. It's very creamy. It sets under your eyes very nicely. And I really like the effect of it. It really looks nice in pictures. I enjoy it a lot. This one is from Revlon. This is the Revlon Photo Ready in the shade Medium. And it looks like this. This consistency, it's not liquid. It's kind of a solid. And that's what it looks like right there. I like that a lot. I use this one sometimes. It's really nice. I tend to use this in like the summertime because it's not a liquid, so it's easier to use to just pop it right on. It's really nice for on the go. So I rather enjoy this one for the summertime. These two by e.l.f. These are the HD Lifting Concealers. This is in the shade Light, but it's actually medium. I talked about this in my video, one of my videos. I'll swatch it for you. It's right here. It really is a nice consistency. I really love it. It really does compare to the NYX HD concealer. I tend to grab these two the most, the e.l.f. HD and the NYX HD one. So I really do enjoy those both. I also have this one. This one is in the shade Brightening, I believe. It really is a bright, bright. Look at that. I use this, I just put a little dab if I want to highlight places of my face. So I like that a lot. I also have the MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Bright Forecast. It has the paintbrush like applicator, and I'll swatch it. It looks like that. I like it a lot. I like this one a lot. This is another one of my favorites. I use that from time to time. Powders that I use to set my concealers. First is the Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder. It looks like that. I really do love this one. It's very silky smooth, and it really sets your concealer very nicely. It's a yellow color, so it just blends very nicely and flawlessly. I really like this one a lot. Next I have the e.l.f. Eye Brightener in the shade Buff. Looks like that, in a little pot thing. Looks like that. I really enjoy this one. It brightens everything really nicely. For like a sheer finish, I like this a lot. I've talked about this in my one of my videos. This is the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. This is one of my favorites. I use this almost every day. I love this one a lot. This is in the shade Sheer, and I love this so much. I've talked about this a lot. It's just one of my favorites. It just makes your concealer just so flawless, and I really love it a lot. I also use the Laura Mercier Invisible Loose Setting Powder. I just have a sample from Sephora. I've been using this from time to time. It really does have a silky consistent, it's just very silky powder. It's really sets your concealer really well, and it's invisible, so it doesn't show like a white cast, even though it is white powder. It's just, it goes invisible and you can't see it, and it just brightens under your eye. It just looks very nice. I love it. I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills shade in Banana. That's what I use. It's a yellow powder. It's very silky, smooth. Sets my concealer very nicely. I like it a lot. To set my concealers, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I use this every time before I put on concealer because I tend to get really dry under my eyes, so I put this on first. It's just a creamy hydrating gel, like you just put underneath your eyes, and then you put the concealer and everything else on there. It makes everything very nice and hydrating. It doesn't look cakey. Now the brushes I use, I have this brush from OG. There it is right there. It's just a nice brush that I use to spread out my concealer. It's really nice. This right here, this is the small stippling brush. I use this one also just to blend out my concealers. It really is nice. Here's the blush brush from e.l.f. I use this brush to place the setting powder underneath my eye. I use this every day. I just love it. It's perfect for that. I've also been using the pointed foundation brush. It's also like this first brush, just a little smaller. I use this to blend out my concealer. And this one is the Flawless Concealer brush. I use this with the setting powders just to blend it out really nicely. I love this brush. It really is nice. And that's it for my favorite concealers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.